Hi, it's Lynn Shuck with Healing and Balance, and I'm going to show how I set up for shoulder stands. I start with something called bridge up the wall so that I can get my arms in position. Now, all of this supposes that you've done other work to prepare yourself for shoulder stand, things that create flexibility in the neck, that create stability in the neck, strengthen the upper arms, like in bridge position. So this presupposes you're ready to do this. We're not going to do a full shoulder stand, but we are going to move out of bridge up the wall to a shoulder stand at the wall. One of the things I want to show you is how I set up. I use two blankets, and I want the smoothest side of the fold to be at this end so that it's easy to figure out where your shoulders are. Your shoulders stay on the blankets, your head goes off the blanket. Now, after I get the blankets, if I have access, I would actually put another mat on top so that I have some traction for my arms and they don't slip on the blankets. The arms can actually slip on the cloth of the blanket. So I'm going to get myself set up so that my shoulders are on the mat, on the blanket, and my head is on the floor. And I'm going to go up into this slight bridge up the wall. This allows me to get my hands under my hips or on the back of my waist, and I'm using my feet on the wall to create that. While I'm up here, I can also reach my elbows toward the wall and draw them toward each other. And because, as you can see, my torso is not vertical, I don't have this vertical spine, this vertical rib cage, I'm just going to take my legs up at the angle I'm at. And I'm going to push through the bottoms of my feet away from my head and press my upper arms into the floor. When I've done and I come out of this, I want to stay here for a bit. I don't want to rush to get out of this. Now, I'm comfortable here, but you could also just roll onto your side and stay here. You don't want to rush to come out of these inversions. One of the things I did in this pose that I tell you not to do, so please don't do as I did, is you really shouldn't be moving your head around. But if you're using your arms more and the weight is on your shoulders, not your neck, your head's going to not be real heavy on the floor. It's got some weight in it, but it's nothing like a headstand. There should be no weight in your neck. This should be arms and shoulders and legs working upward. And then you use your arms supporting your rib cage to try and get your rib cage more vertical. That's how I set up for it. You might scooch further back and do just a bridge up the wall, not being quite so close to the wall so your chest doesn't come quite so high. And just work on that strength and that familiarity with getting your rib cage to lift while you use those arms and press those upper arms into the floor, into the blankets. All right, that's what I have for you. Like I said, there's a lot of other things that are part and parcel of a shoulder stand, but if you're feeling ready to go up, these are some things you can do to help yourself on your way. And if you're not getting your rib cage vertical, rather than be piking at your hips, if you're not here and you're here, don't go here, just use the wall so you can have that long line from shoulders to feet. Okie doke, that's what I have. Go.